Welcome to Psychology with BlueTent. My name's Mrs. Emily Hinman, and I will be your instructor for this course. It's my favorite thing to teach psychology, and I'm very happy that you have joined the class. So I'll tell you a little story. So the first time I was in university, I thought I was going to be a teacher when I first went. I took my first psychology class, and I was so interested that since it would have been the September of 1998. I've never stopped learning about it. You'll see that I am constantly watching new things. I use some of the old stuff, but there's always something new to talk about. There's always something new to learn about ourselves, right? Each time I go through a different phase of my life, I find, something that I wasn't interested in or I didn't pay attention to before. You can come back to the psychologist over and over again. Each time you do, you learn something new. And so I want to share that with you. It's probably for you. This is an introductory course, so we're on the surface of the ocean, right? We're only looking at the tiny little bit on top. And every topic we cover, you can go down, right? Down to the bachelor's degree, right, of that topic, down to the master's degree of that topic. And it's always interesting to me. Students always say, I'm taking psychology because I wanted to learn more about others, right? And I always say the same thing, and I'll say it to you. You got to learn about yourself first, right? There's no way to truly know or understand why somebody else behaves the way they do until you look at how you behave. And it's continuous. It's a constant. Both Freud and Jung talked about your unconscious. There's all of these parts of us that we're just not that aware of, and that we have to spend time looking at so that we become more aware of them. And I hope you'll find that this course, it has no tests, right? I'm not trying to measure how well you memorize anything, right? I want to introduce you to these topics, and honestly, how much you get out of it really depends on your own interest, right? If you're taking it just to get a credit and get done, it makes it really tricky to learn this way, because you're going to go through it and it's going to be finished. It's just a check in a box. But if you're doing it because you want to know more, then I'm super excited to work with you, because you'll see that even though we never meet, we're going to interact through the course page quite a bit, right? And you got to help me a lot, because when I was a teacher in the classroom, I could always see when students needed my help. Your body language just shows everything. Even if it's like, I just don't feel like working today, right? I could see that on people's faces and I could help. So we have to make a deal. We have to communicate really, really well in this class. When you don't understand something, you tell me. And if I don't understand something you're trying to get across, I'll do my best to communicate that to you. So this is just a welcome. You're going to see I'm going to do my best to walk you through every activity you need to do. And as soon as you get stuck on something, say, write me in the chat and say, Mrs. Hinman, I don't understand, right? There's a chat messenger right within Moodle. All right. I'm on my computer a lot. You're never, ever bothering me. I'm very happy to help you. And I look forward to having a really good year. Thank you very much.